Highlights then of what was an exhausting 1 hour and 53 minutes. And typically you get a lot of drama at this place, you get a lot of safety cars, but this was something completely different. It was Ryan Wood who led away from the get-go, but unfortunately was leaking fuel, and it was to do with changes that were made to that car since Bathurst with the capacity of that fuel tank. He was furious. He was looking certain for at least a podium here today. The first safety car was an interesting one as well in pit lane, with this big moment with Chaz Mostert trying to push Kai Allen as Stacking returns to the pits, and then more drama here. Matt Payne, hefty contact. He'll get 15 seconds for that one. That would drop him down to the back of the top 10 later in the race. Cooper Murray, big contact here was enough to damage the right rear of that car. So much so that just seconds later, it was in the fence at the beach chicane. And how about that wheel plucking off and slamming into the front of Jackson Evans' SCT Logistics Camaro. And that was a really tough way to end the day for both of those boys. Thankfully, they climbed out A-OK. And finally, the race was back on at the front. Chaz Mostert slipping through, ended up with 3 safety cars. But then at the end of that safety car stop-start period, Mostert just came to life. From third to second, then bang into the lead, nailing the last pit stop, getting it home all the way to the checkered flag. Never really looked like he was going to be headed, but did have a few spots to make up at the end with drivers that had gone out on a different strategy, including Kai Allen, who somehow made it from lap, I think it was about lap 25 or 30, all the way to the checkered flag in the end. An amazing job of saving fuel and also tyres from Kai Allen. David Reynolds tried the same strategy, but couldn't quite make it stick, running out of fuel in the last few laps, and unfortunately here today, he would come home in 14th position. He also got picked off by Brock Feeney, who would come home today in second. So Mostert, Feeney, Allen, Waters, Brown recovering from last after being spun out in the early stages by Kai Allen. But Mostert is the man here today, winning this one by 7.5 seconds, punching his ticket through. You win, you're in, and he's off to Sandown. A flying performance today.